Gentleman from Ohio is recognized for 3 minutes.
I want to thank the gentleman from Texas. Mr. Speaker, I rise today in strong support of H.R. 3442, the Debt Management and Fiscal Responsibility Act of 2015. This bill isn't about budgets. I've listened today. It's about a process to keep our eye on the debt by all members of Congress. Americans want us paying attention to our national debt. Our collective debt has now surpassed $19 trillion, which is $58,000 per American. Sadly, these numbers are only a tip of the iceberg, as they don't include, as my colleague Mr. Brad indicated, tens of trillions of dollars of unfunded liabilities stemming from some of our entitlement programs. To me, this is inexcusable. We need an accurate accounting of our country's financial health, and this legislation is a sorely needed first step only, a first step to start the dialogue in finding a solution to this growing problem. H.R. 3442 will require the Secretary of Treasury to provide a report to Congress prior to the debt reaching the statutory limit. The report must include the historic, current, and projected levels of debt, the drivers and composition of future debt, and how the United States will meet the debt obligations if the debt limit is raised. As someone who has spent nearly 30 years in the business world, I know the importance of leveraging debt to grow a business, and in this case, to move the government forward. I understand that sometimes we have to borrow, but if I showed up to a bank without an explanation and plan to repay my obligations, I would be laughed out of the building. If I told the bank, the financial statements are on the internet, I sent them to you already, or you already have them, the laughing would stop, the debt would be called. Why should raising the national debt limit be any different? The Treasury should have to present a plan to Congress. This straightforward legislation is not divisive. It will apply to both Democrat and Republican administrations. It will not even affect the current administration. And let me be very clear. Our debt is not a Democrat or Republican problem. This is an American problem. As I travel throughout my district in Ohio, I hear from my constituents regarding their concerns about the direction of our country and what we are leaving our children and grandchildren. Congress must work together to put our national debt back on a sustainable path. That's what this legislation starts the process of doing. I would like to commend Mr. Marchant for his leadership on this legislation, and I urge my colleagues to join me in support. Thank you, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman from